What's up, guys? This is the Beyond Prosperous podcast where I talk about practical principles to push you to prosperity and purpose. My name is Raequane Jones. I am your host for today and every day. So today we're going to talk about how to get people to do what you want. Okay, so for leaders, speakers, influencers, and coaches, like this is like having the ability to get people to do what you want is basically the source of basically it's the meaning of who you are. You know, as a leader, you are somebody that's leading, so that means that there are people following you doing what I guess you're leading them to do. Influencers, same. Coaches, you're teaching, you're coaching on steps to take to get, I guess, an objective done. Speakers, you're speaking because there's an outcome and a result that you want, and so it all comes from basically influencing someone to do what you're telling them to do. And so the answer is very simple. They have to want to do it. They have to want to do it. There is nothing in your life that you have done that you didn't want to do. And you may be like, man, what you mean? There's a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't want to. No. I'm telling you, like, if I tell you right now to get up and jump 5 times, you probably not gonna do it unless you say that you want to do it. If I let's say there's something that you have to do that you don't want to do. Well, the reason that you do it is because you want to do it because you don't want the consequences of not doing it. I hope I can repeat that. So like if there's something that you have to do and you don't want to do it, you still decide that you want to do it because you would rather do it than basically suffer the consequences of not doing it. And so you like even though you don't want to do it, you want to do it so you don't have to get the consequences. You get it. You get that. So basically example just from the air, an example of this is my daughter. She is almost 2. She like 21 months at this time. And she don't do what I tell her to do all the time. But there is a secret. There is a trick. And so let's say I tell her to go to her room. She absolutely understands that. But she wants to be around me. Maybe I'm leaving and she see I got the keys in my hand. She see I got my hat on, I got my shoes on, and she know I'm about to leave, so she just try to hang out. I'm like, "Hey babe, you can go and do this, go and do this, go and do this." She won't do it unless I get some candy, I take it to her room, and then she'll stay in her room because she focused on what? On the candy. And so basically I'm saying this because in order to get somebody to do what you want them to do, you have to get them to want to do it. And so having the candy there, it gave her a reason and a desire to want to be in the room. And so there are so many different situations that you may be in. Maybe if I'm talking to my wife and I want her to do something that basically if she doesn't want to do it, I have to, like, again, this is not for evil people. This is not for evil people. This is for people that want to help, that want to influence in the best way. So let's say I want to help inspire my wife to read, but she not really feeling it. And so actually recently, me and my wife, we came up with this system where we get prosperity money. So basically, if you finish a task that you said that you're going to do, a big task, a project that you said you're going to do, you get some prosperity money. If you read, you get prosperity money. If you work out, you get some prosperity money. And what does this prosperity money get you? get you time watching TV. Again, like, this is not a punishment. This is us living, trying to live our best life, trying to live a prosperous life. So you get to, you can pay to watch TV, pay to play the game, play to eat sugary snacks and stuff like that. And it's because we're trying to kind of condition our environment, condition our mind to understand that when you do something productive, like, there's a benefit to it. And when you do something that's not necessarily counterproductive, but that can be a distraction, you have to pay. You have to pay for that. And so, coming back around, bringing it all the way back, the only way to get somebody to do something is to get them to want to do it. And so, if I'm inspiring my wife to read a book, she would much rather, like, do it because she knows she's going to get some prosperity money. And in turn, she'll get something that she want later, whether it's watching TV, whether it's a sugary snack, whatever. Like, she understands, like, because of the system, that it's going to be beneficial to her. And I mean, we all know there are things in our life that are super beneficial that we just don't do. And so even yourself, how to get you to do something that you don't want to do. You have to transform, you have to transfer some information into your mind that gets you up, that gets you motivated, that gets you inspired to do that thing. So I want you to apply this today. I want you to apply this today. Somebody in your circle, somebody around you, friend, family, mama, daddy, son, daughter. I want you to try this. I want you to try to get them to do something that you want them to do by giving them what they ultimately want, or giving them a desire or something to look forward to, because, like, that being the consequence of doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And so find somebody today and apply this. The only way to get someone to do what you want them to do is to get them to want to do it. If you've enjoyed this video, or if you enjoyed listening to this podcast, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to get more practical principles on how to make your life better and prosperous and all that good stuff. I'm your host, Raequane Jones. I will see you next time.